What's up everybody, this is Jeremy from Octane TV. We want to let you guys know this is going to be one awesome video that we're going to be posting up today. If you guys liked the black MT82 Mustang content and the Orange Fury MT82 content, you'll really love the new Camaro LT1 that we just recently went and picked up. So in this video today, we're going to be going over how we love the color, and I do love like the graphite gray, but it's super ordinary, and I'm not ordinary. I like unique and bright and vivid colors. I'm not about driving some bland, normal looking car just like everybody else. Like, I like stuff that not everybody else has. I'm all about being different and things like that. So this video is going to go into great detail about how we remove all the emblems, get the whole entire paint cleaned up. And I do like the paint. The paint was in perfect shape, but we want to go with something different. So this video is going to go over a lot of the process of how we got everything prepped and ready to go, disassembly of the car, how we changed a lot of things while we were doing the wrap. So this is going to be a huge process of videos. It's probably not going to be one, maybe not even two videos. It might be 3 or 4. So I just want to let you guys know today, stay tuned. This is going to be one awesome video. And if you like what we're doing, comment down below and let us know what you like or what you don't like. And also, if you can hit that like button, it will help us in the future notifications on all the new series that we're going to be releasing soon. Use this fishing line, and we're going to take off this LT1 badge right here. Not a big fan of it anyways, but taking this off. I got them all off just with the fishing line. Now I just got to remove this coil. We're going to take this eraser wheel and eraser wheel the rest of it off. Now it's all gone. We did use some rapid remover to get the excess off after using this. And then gloss cleaner on top of that, spray away gloss clear, and everything's removed, everything's gone. And here's the driver's side before. We're gonna go ahead and remove that. We're gonna start with our fishing line, and we're gonna just work our way up like a piano string, just trying to get all these pieces off. Now that we've went through the piano string and cut through this, now these will come right off. Just take these and set them down here. There we go. We're gonna spray some rapid remover, this on here, just kind of loosen them up a little bit. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And here's the fender all cleaned off and done. A little before and after. If you do it right, it'll look really nice. Remove this Chevy emblem off this 2021 Camaro. We're going to try the fishing line first. Hopefully it don't have no plugs behind it. That's my hope. We'll see. All right, we got it off. That one's a little tougher to do than most of them, but we're going to use the rapid remover and start working this shit off, and then use the eraser wheel to get the rest of it off. Here it is all removed.
looks really good. If you take your time, you can do it right. Looks a lot better now. Here is the before. This graphite color. Looks a little brighter in the camera than what it really is, but it's a beautiful color. I mean, the car is brand new. It's a 2021, so it looks really good, but I want something that's a little brighter, a little flashier, something that not everybody else has. A lot of people have this color as well, so can't wait to show off what we're gonna do with this. The wrap, the man who's gonna be doing the wrap. So here it is, gray. Wiley's over there like, oh, it stinks over here now. Here we go, and it begins. Here's the taillights before. The ugly red. And here's the third brake light. We're gonna take all that out. Start with taking these push pops off the top with our panel removal tool. We're going to take all three of these out. I'm going to take this piece off here, throw that in the trunk. Same way on this side. I'm going to take off this piece, boom, put that in the trunk there. Now we have all this accessible now. So we're going to take off the bolts in the back to remove everything back here. So I had to take this piece out here on the side so that we can pull this out correctly to get to the bolts back here. Just to let you guys know, this is an 8mm right here we're gonna take off. Got these two off here, and there's also another one right back here that we're gonna take off as well. So on the older Camaros, you could just pull these out. The new Camaros, you cannot do that. They have it bolted in underneath the bumper, so the whole bumper has to come off. I did figure this out from watching somebody else's video, and these are the actual new lights right here that I got. And if you look on the brackets of the lights themselves, the brackets on the bottom, instead of it unclipping like the other ones do, the clip is on this side, so you have to pull this whole thing off because it bolts in right here, so it can't go this way. So yeah, you gotta take the whole rear bumper off. Got the hood scoop out. Got to clean everything up. Get ready to wrap.
So we had to get all the badges off. Like I said, we took every single thing off of the car on the exterior, and I proceeded to go on vacation with my daughters and my mom. And John from Victory Wraps decided he was going to surprise me, and he wanted to come over to my shop and wrap the vehicle. So we proceeded to take apart the car for him, so that way he'd have a car that was just basically all the door handles would be out. And let me tell you, taking the door handles out of a Camaro, I hope I made some videos of this, man, it was not fun, because you have to take the interior door panels off, the mirrors out. Man, it was a pain in the butt to be able to wrap those doors, man, because you have to take all that stuff out, and it's not fun. I will say the door panels on that car do not come off easily, and they do not go back on as easy as you would think. And I don't ever want to do another set of those to begin with. But we will go through this whole entire video process of what we did with wrapping the car. We had a couple people come over and help out with, taking apart the car. I had my great buddy Wiley come over and he took the mirrors. We blasted them down because the mirrors were the same graphite gray, and it's too hard to wrap these mirrors, mainly because there's so many pieces. I mean, you can, but it just looks kind of stupid. So I didn't want to have a whole bunch of, you know, overlays or inlays or, you know, any type of, you know, lines. I'm like, let's just paint them. So he was nice enough to take them for me, paint them gloss black. A lot of the car we did satin black on because I like satin black. It doesn't show all the swirl marks or the orange peel that normal vinyl does. Now, in this day and age, newer vinyls are coming out. They don't have quite that orange peel effect or the scratches and things like that. So things are changing a lot. But at that time, satin looks the cleanest to me. That's why we kind of went with satin for the hood and satin for the roof. Now, John at the time was getting into doing cheetah wraps. So we used a cheetah wrap for the roof and a cheetah wrap for the hood. And I felt like it turned out pretty good. It looked pretty decent for a cheap wrap. Now, if anybody knows anything about me as well, I am a big KPMF person. I have had KPMF on almost, probably at this particular point, 10 of my cars. So KPMF to me is probably one of the most premium, amazing vinyls that you can honestly use. And a lot of people didn't believe me until they tried it. And then they're like, wow, man, this vinyl is amazing. It's not the most installer friendly, but it's the best looking quality. And honestly, it's held up the best out of any of the vinyls that we've ever used. So we decided to go with the Metro Matte Dynamic Lime. That has become my new signature color on all my vehicles. And that's kind of what people know me for. And if you've ever seen this color in person, pictures and videos don't do this color justice. It is by far one of my favorite colors. Now, I've played it out a little bit. I'm gonna have to start wrapping cars a different color, but to this day, that is one of my favorite colors by far. You know, I'm a big purple person, and if people didn't know this about me, I hate green. I think green is the ugliest color on earth, man. Like, I don't like green vehicles, but for some weird reason, that green, I don't know if it's the yellow pearl or the gold pearl, I just love it. Now, back in the day, I used to do all my cars Tangelo Pearl. If anybody knows me from 20 years ago, every car I would do would either be white or Tangelo Pearl. And then I got this wild hair up my butt one day to start doing True Blue Pearl from House of Color. And then we did Lime Time Green. And that green, I liked it, but like it just did not do what Tangelo Pearl did for me. Like, I love Tangelo Pearl. Will always, hands down, be one of my favorite colors I've ever done on a lot of my cars. And to this day, orange is probably still one of my favorite colors to do on cars. So John took it upon himself to come over while I was gone with my family on vacation and wrap the car solo by himself. He is a great wrapper. His attention to detail is absolutely amazing. I felt bad that I wasn't here to help him because typically on most of my cars, I'll come over and help him because it's not easy to do things like this by yourself, especially the quarter panel of a Camaro. It's massive. So we took the car apart, we took the back bumper, we took the taillights out, we took the door panels apart, got the door handles out, we took the mirrors out, we disassembled the car, took the front bumper off so that it would make things easier for him. That way he could just come in, he could wrap the car, get it ready, clean it. You know, the disassembly process was already done. That just eliminates a lot of time for him. He came in, did a great job wrapping the car. By far, that car is definitely the one that's got me the most amount of compliments on the exterior. Everyone loved that car, the way it looks, and I still wish I hope I see it every single day because I love the way that car looks. But after we did the wrap, we put everything back together, and I loved the way it looked. The only part of that car that I'm not a fan of, especially after we took it out the street car takeover and some different things, is the front bumper. I think it looks cheap, cheesy, V6-ish. I don't like the front bumper. So I took it upon myself to purchase the ZL1 front bumper from Icon Motorsports. The quality is actually really good for an aftermarket bumper. And I told John, whenever we get some time, can we please wrap this front bumper? I drove around with the stock bumper on there for a while, but I was one of the first people to ever take a 21, because it was 21, put the Icon ZL1 bumper on it and modify those eyelets to fit the 21 V6 headlights, not the Symmetry headlights, because the bumper was made to go around the Symmetry headlights, not around the V6 or the LT1 headlights. So we had to do some modifying. We had to do some stuff to make it fit, but we'll show you in some other videos how that turned out.